Welcome back to Tech Guys, where we bring you the latest in the world of technology. The housing market has shifted in recent years, with prices skyrocketing to unprecedented levels. As a result of the scarcity of space, living in a large, open house has become a thing of the past. And if you've ever lived in a small house or apartment, you know how difficult it is to fit all of your furniture without feeling crammed. Companies, thankfully, have recognized this, and you can now get some super smart furniture that not only looks decent, but also saves a ton of space. So from the mind-boggling Kubrick cabinet to the incredibly sleek folding staircase, here are some of the best space-saving furniture pieces you need in your home. Number 20. Autumn Spa. With Autumn Spa, you can transform a shelf or even a small storage space in your kitchen or living room into a full-fledged sitting area. All you have to do is pull it out of the drawer or whatever and unfold it. If you prefer to work from home, this can also fit in any of your bedroom closets. Seriously, it's so small that you might start to doubt reality. Number 19. Flexia Bench. This thing can stretch from 6 inches to over 10 feet of pure sitting space. You can even make it look like a snake if you want to amuse people. Oh, and did we mention it's incredibly light? Yep. However, this does not imply that it is weak. In fact, it can support more than 8 people's weight at once. Number 18. Sofa Bed. This one is pretty straightforward. It functions as a sofa, a bed, and a storage unit all in one. All you have to do is move its modular parts around to make it into whatever you want. You can get a footrest for your sofa. If you want to make it bigger with end tables, this guy has you covered there too. But seriously, this is as versatile as it gets. Number 17. Jewel. The Jewel is without a doubt the most stunning TV console we've ever seen. It has this elegant design that closes into a really cool looking art piece, and it's also functional. It is the crown jewel of a living room with electric motors, space for cable management, and an entertainment center. Number 16. Compato. Murphy beds are becoming more popular, particularly for people who live in small spaces. They're also great because you can fold them up without any difficulty. What if you could have 2 beds in one? Yes, the Compato transforms the Murphy concept into a bunk bed system. This means you can have a sleepover with a friend without sacrificing space. Number 15. Kubrick Cabinet. To put it simply, this is chaos in a cabinet. Take a look at it. When closed, the Kubrick cabinet appears to be a simple set of drawers. When you open it, however, it's as if you've been teleported to the 4th dimension because you can't wrap your head around it. However, that is precisely what makes it so amazing and captivating. And of course, there's plenty of space inside. Number 14. Circle Kitchen. The Circle Kitchen is the closest thing to an all-in-one setup for small spaces. It's a full kitchen arranged in a circle. You have an oven, plenty of shelves, a sink, and even a cute little refrigerator. Furthermore, it opens like a cabinet to reveal everything inside. Oh, and if you prefer a dishwasher over a fridge or need more clothing storage, you can mix and match. Number 13. Trojan Console. The venerable Trojan console table. Remember the story about the Greeks sneaking into Troy by hiding in a wooden horse? This is essentially the same thing, except there are chairs instead of soldiers inside. It's unobtrusive, takes up less space, and has wheels. All you have to do is roll it up to unwitting guests and pull out the chairs to make it a full dining setup. Number 12. Practical Queen Storage Bed with Gas Lifts. Beds are, once again, one of those things that are inherently inefficient. Unless you have this bad boy, which has a whole storage unit underneath it. It's like having an entire attic beneath your bed. and you can forget about sliding drawers and all that nonsense. This thing has a gas lift on it that seamlessly lifts it up. It also makes that cool hiss sound like the trunk of your car. Number 11. Folding staircase. Speaking of heights, staircases are one of those things that never seem to fit in any small space. They're either too big or appear fragile if you reduce their footprint. The folding staircase, on the other hand, resembles a cyberpunk art panel on your wall. When you pull it out, you're left with a sturdy wooden staircase that's a breeze to climb. Number 10. The cadence. Coffee tables are necessary for everyone, but they are inefficient when it comes to space saving. The cadence solves this problem by being the ideal smart table for your tiny apartment. The idea is straightforward. It's a tabletop with a storage unit underneath. The best part about it, however, is that you can use it as a workstation because its mechanism can go surprisingly high. Number 9. TV lift. This one is exactly what it sounds like, as if it were a lift for your television. But what's the point? If you don't have space for a television cabinet and want some space-saving furniture for your bedroom, this has to be one of the first things you look at. It can, for example, appear from a table or even through the ceiling. Oh, and everything is fully motorized, so there's no need for you to do anything. Number 8. Compato TV. Remember that bed with a sofa, shelves, and everything from before? This is an even crazier variation of that. Yes, it still has a full bed and storage and everything, but it can now also house a television and entertainment system. For example, if you're tired of watching Netflix and want to unwind, all you have to do is rotate the entire thing and a full queen-size bed appears. Number 7. Rising chair. We had no idea that a chair could captivate us, but here we are. Just take a look at this absolutely stunning thing. The rising chair begins as a long wooden slab and evolves into what can only be described as an art piece in a museum. You can, however, sit on it. If you really fall in love with this aesthetic, they also have rising tables. Number 6. Companion cube. Have you seen one of those Russian dolls before? You know, the ones that get smaller and smaller and fit into each other? The companion cube, on the other hand, is a smart furniture equivalent of that. It's a leather ottoman with 5 seats stacked on top of it. All you have to do is pull them out one by one, and you've got a nice and comfortable seating arrangement for the entire game. Number 5. Rotatable dining table. When you hear the words rotatable dining table, you probably envision a large, round table that can be spun around. This, on the other hand, is a completely different concept. It's basically a shelf and a table at the same time. For example, imagine you have all your cutlery and fruits neatly stacked on a shelf in the corner, and when your guests arrive, you simply fold it straight out without moving anything. Furthermore, not only is a space-saving piece of furniture functional, but it also looks cool. Number 4. Flexible Love. Okay, this one is both hilarious and brilliant. It looks like an accordion but is made of furniture. Consider pulling up to a location and folding out an entire sofa in front of someone. Doesn't that sound like a scene from Looney Tunes? Aside from the obvious comic value, the Flexible Love is also extremely useful. It can be transformed into a sofa, a chair, or even a circular bench. To be honest, the only limitation here is your own imagination. Number 3. Folding wall table. Folding furniture is nothing new, and it's actually quite good. This table, on the other hand, takes it a step further by folding right into your wall. All you have to do is guide it down and you'll have a place to sit and eat. If you're feeling artsy, you could just hang it as a piece of art on the wall. The best part is that you can choose from a variety of designs that will complement your space. Do you want a table with benches? Or do you prefer traditional chairs? This one has you covered on both counts. Number 2. Compoto. Assume you have a bed, a sofa, lights, and a bunch of shelves all on one piece of furniture. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Count your blessings because Compoto is exactly that. It's a Swiss Army knife of furniture, and if you have a small bedroom, there's nothing better out there. But for real, everything effortlessly folds in and out while also looking great. Did we mention it also has a storage system underneath it? It doesn't get much more practical than this. Number 1. Flux. Finally, we have this extremely futuristic looking folding chair. Seriously, take a look at this thing. It belongs in a science fiction film. Flux, of course, isn't just about looks. It's also extremely functional and extremely comfortable. Oh, and don't be fooled by its sleek design. Despite weighing only 11 pounds, it's perfectly capable of supporting over 350 pounds of weight. So whether you're preparing a meal or relaxing on the beach, this will fit right in. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to our Tech Guys channel so you won't miss all the new videos that come out every other day that are all about tech news and reviews from some tech guys. Tech you out next time.